Okay, second try on this video, because apparently we needed a firmware update. Here is a General Motors Frigidaire air conditioner, which is most likely from the 60s. It's a pretty large unit, slide-out chassis, 11,500 BTU. Focus. Says product of General Motors. The front grille slides this way to get to the controls, although it is currently removed. I'm sure this thing's pretty damn dirty because I haven't cleaned it. I think this is the wrong knob. I can't imagine that's what's supposed to be on there. General Motors, mark of excellence. Here's the information sticker, which I will attempt to show. Frigidaire, division of General Motors. Refrigerant 22. I can't really read that. There's a slide-out chassis, so let's go ahead and pull this out. I don't know. I would imagine this thing has to have a recip in it with how heavy it is. Oh, shit. Let me pause this. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the unit slid out. As expected, it is a not a rotary, recip. It is a Tecumseh AK, it looks like. Interestingly enough, this thing has a service port on it. I have a hard time believing that's factory, but this looks pretty old, so I don't know. Fan motor. The sticker's just white. I couldn't begin to tell you. Unfortunately, but not surprisingly, this thing's pretty well rotted out. At least the pan is. You can see it is roached. I mean, it's rotted. Fortunately, the coil seems okay, although it's not really held down by anything anymore. Still seems somewhat solid right up to like there, but yeah, this thing's quite corroded and full of debris. I was told it runs, so we will attempt to fire it up. It does just have a standard plug on it. That's fan only. Boy, is there a ton of shit blowing out of there. Oh, there goes the compressor. Sounds pretty happy. Of course, being a recip, it's smooth as shit, and it's already cold. What the hell is all this air coming from? It's like more air. Is it? Oh, it's this vent. It's got the stupid vent open. Close that. Oh, that was the thermostat. Okay. There we go. Get that closed. Oh, that's very stiff. There we go. Those should always be closed. Now we got no air leaking out of there. We got a lot more air coming out of here. This thing's very strong. Where's the capacitor in here? Is it in there? It must be in there. Well, I'll tell you, it ain't low on charge. But you can see light through there, which isn't good. This thing is pretty badly rotted. The sleeve looks pretty decent. This is why you should always put a drain hole in these things. They go, oh, don't put a drain hole. Put the damn drain hole. Look at that. I mean, I've seen worse things restored, but oh, it just blew. Ah. Oh. Oh God. I don't know what the fuck I just inhaled, but it wasn't good. Anyway, it's blowing ice cold. If this thing has a service port from the factory, that's special. But yeah, everything sounds good. The compressor sounds happy. I just wish this rust wasn't like this. This thing's gonna require some serious work there. Maybe somebody who has more experience with restoring these old units. I know Russ restores a ton of these things that have pans that are rotted out like this. This is the worst I've ever seen. I know it's savable, but what the fuck do I do here? Do I need to cut this and, like, I don't have a welder. I guess it's still pretty solid, though. The main problem is that this coil's not really supported by anything, I don't think. But I guess if it's in the thing, it's probably fine if I were to just sand or wire brush or whatever all that out and coat it with something. To do this properly, this whole cooling system needs to come out of here. I just don't think I'm really up to that task. But I can probably prevent it from getting much worse. You see, the coil's in good shape. On this corner, it's a little better. There's still some rigidity there, but not much. But yeah, it's blowing ice cold. It's happy. This compressor sounds great. Will you tell me that's a Tecumseh, right? Because I have another one. It says AE, and that one's supposedly a Tecumseh AE. I guess this is an AK, because that is one of them. Yeah, it's discharge, or not discharge. That's the suction line. And that's the discharge line, right? Nice and hot, nice and cold. So this thing's got a full charge. It's working well. So if I just get that cleaned up, it'll work. Certainly don't build things like this anymore. Even used to be a schematic right there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.